recap. When we last left our heroes, Soraya was tripping balls from a curse that she promptly got rid of. And we narrowly avoided by exactly 300 meters being spotted by the D-Empress Youth Group. Youth Patrol. What was that? What was that thing? No. The Nazi youth, whatever. I didn't doubt that. But yes, so then we made camp. Soraya got a curse, then she got rid of it, and then everyone went to sleep. Away. Okay. Well, we would eat food, and which is probably we had owl bear meat. Yeah, we got a lot. And
Yep. I probably would have done it during our first stop, since we were kind of just watching and waiting for the Hitler Youth guide to go away. That'd probably be a decent idea. I don't know how many. What die should I roll? Okay. I don't think there's any specific skills, so just dexterity, I guess. Because it's a crafting. Well, how long were we there? Like 3 hours?
We were there for quite a while. This is...
Okay, so 12 hours? Okay.
Where... Oh, you mean back at the owlbear?
No, while we were, like, waiting near the bridge.
Oh. Well, yeah, it was 5 o'clock. So we've been there quite a while, so we could easily get an early start.
Okay.
But as far as, back then, I mean, nothing would be stopping you from making as many arrows as you well pleased. Right.
Yeah. But I'm stealthy in forests. I can move at normal speed. As long as I'm traveling alone, I can move at normal speeds while remaining stealthy in my favorite terrain.
Anyway, just...
Yeah.
Is that relevant?
As for how many I could bring, how many I could have made. Well, making the shaft would not take long. I think I could probably make an arrow shaft 10 minutes per arrow. The head would take a bit. For the shaft, at least, yes. Making the head would probably depend on what I'm making it out of. In this case, at least, I would not want to make stone heads because chipping the stone would make noise. So I'd probably just make them sharpened wood arrows or something. I'm thinking maybe 15 minutes an arrow. 15, 20 minutes. I made 8 arrows. Okay.
It really, he could just make, the shafts long and pointy and just make it, a sharp point at the very end. So he doesn't need to add a head to it.
Yeah. Okay.
That sounds good.
Okay. I made 22 arrows. Yeah.
Yes. In the middle of the square. Yeah. Yep. And I would say since, we had so much time to rest, we could get an early start, like as soon as sunrise happens. Well, Soraya would probably be done with her sleep early enough, so as soon as she sees... Well, let's see. When would everyone naturally wake up?
Early?
Okay, 5. Soraya would be up, so as soon as, they are up, Soraya, I guess, starts to get things ready. So I was thinking we go ahead and get an early start, get into the town, since we probably have another full day's travel, get there before it gets dark. Okay. Okay, so we made really good time then. That's evening. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, 5:59. The sun is starting to set. We see the town. 30-minute walk. Soraya looks to the two and starts conversation. So with the trouble that we had with the wisps, it makes me wonder: do we want to uh, all of us go into the town to try and find a place to stay, or perhaps do we want to stay out of the town and deal with getting proper clothing tomorrow and doing our shopping then? I mean, none of us are dressed appropriately, and we're coming at night. So, any thoughts?
It might be better to remain outside the town if they are potentially hostile to outsiders.
Joseph, really quick. Yes, DM. What time do shops normally close? Um, Part of me thinks sunset. Like at sunset is when they'd close the doors, or it's not allow anyone else in. Well, is it sunset? I thought it was summer. Got it. Okay. Because I could. Oh, yeah, and so, Soraya then brings up, it is still sunset, so I don't know if we'd be able to get all of our shopping done in 2 hours, but I could perhaps get a scope of the town and what's in there, and maybe find us some clothes so that way we can just go in the morning, rather than me having to take 2 trips. I could do that while you guys get camp ready. Otherwise, I can look and see what places to stay are available. I was talking to the group. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Actually, pause one moment. I need to grab my charger.
I got distracted. I'm sorry. I blame gravity.
Alright, I'm back. So, Taman, Soraya basically said, we have 2 hours until, we have 2 hours until the sun fully sets. I could go into town and see what's there, see what's available, while you and Alexia set up. I could see if they are open to outsiders. And maybe grab us some clothes, and possibly grab us some clothes. So then at least we can enter the town fully dressed rather than me having to take 2 trips tomorrow.
That sounds fine.
Right. I look to Alexia. Okay. I quickly. I'm just imagining her not having paid attention, just saying, "Yeah, that's a good idea." Oh, okay. Okay. In the event of me finding, a clothing store that's open and looks like it has good stuff, I ask for their measurements. Cool.
Would town even know his measurements? I know, but like, what would I do? I mean,
we get your height, we get your general girth, and what? No, I said girth. It's a freaking yukata. It's not weird. He can get his own sleeve. Anyway. No, I don't need to buy it, Joseph. It's summer. Anyway, so got the proper measurements for height and girth and shoe. And Soraya then changes out of her battle armor and into her more casual clothing, which is like a long, flowy dress. It's like a very simple, flowy dress, and it kind of has a sash going on, so really it would almost look like a yukata, but you'd have to, like, granted it is kind of a different style, and it's not patterned like a yukata, but, right off the bat, it's not too out there. Because it actually does have the longer, more open sleeves and it is full length, which was entirely convenient. Yeah, it's like, huh? All right, one moment. I may actually be able to take a picture of it and Skype it over. Where is it? There's the battle armor. There's that. So let me see if I can't do this really quick. Because I have the picture right here. Beep, boop, boop, boop. But yeah. I also get color preference for them. For the clothes. I'm saying just in game talking to them. It's like, okay, well, if I do find clothing, color preference.
Probably greens or browns. Wearing. Even though we are going to shatter countless lives on crowded train, wearing white will make the blood look so pretty. Oh, lad.
Lad. All right. All right, sending the photo now. I realized that it had no shoulders though, so that would probably be the part that's like, what? But it is of a decent length, and it does have the longer, wider arms. All right. So Soraya gets changed, walks into town. She's wearing her slippers, looking all nice. Oh, okay. Cool. Got it. I said got it. Oh, lovely. Are they what I think? Are they wisps by chance? Or are they fireflies? I would like to roll perception to see what they are. Nice. Excuse me. 14 plus 7 is 21. Oh. Okay, so it's like a very fancy string of a very odd but fancy form of magic that essentially are like strung lights that move. Okay, cool. Very nice. Soraya would continue looking about, just getting an idea of what the town has in terms of the shops. Also keeping an eye out for any non-Deans and how they're treated or dressed. Oh yeah, that's where we need to go, and the one on the right, I believe, is where, yeah. What the town has to offer. So what kind of stores, okay, very nice. So they have books, they have food and rations, clothes, available carts, and donkey. Okay, perfect. Awesome. What about inns? Got it. Well, stay away from there. All right. Oh, so it's, so it's barracks slash
Slash fancy
official
hotel.
housing. Okay. Got it. Okay.
Don't have to mingle with the riffraff.
Well, I don't know if I don't know if they'd be higher status if they're just a guard, but anyway. All right, awesome. What of the are there any foreigners, like any signs of like, anyone else other than Dean? Like any Okay. All right. Well, since I went home. All right. All right. Hmm. And is this the boy guard or is this just people in general? All right. Well, yeah, because I'm wearing kind of different clothing. Like my shoulders are exposed, but it's summer, so I don't know how odd that would be. Um, okay. So it'd be kind of odd. Right. Right. But they're not asking. My wisdom is 18. Curious. Okay. Yeah, so
They're
Soraya,
curious but not hostile.
right. So yeah, Soraya wouldn't stick around for too long. She'd mostly just be doing the observant route. And then also keep looking at anyone who looks like a servant, like what they're wearing. Like what's the style of clothing that they're wearing. Now, whether it's seeing. Well, you say workers and apprentices, like, what do you mean? Let's see. Okay, so just very simple, basic, nothing fancy for the servants. Or I should say, yeah. Okay, so everyone's kind of in, I guess, in terms of, like, so workers slash servants of some sort are wearing simple stuff, so that's casual, and uh, other citizens and whatnot are wearing uh, semi like work casual, as it were. Right. Anyway, so all right. So keeping that in mind, Soraya would go to clothing store. Like, get how many places are there with yukatas for sale? Two. And what are the qualities of each one? What is it? Meant to be traded to other towns? Oh, okay. So it's like they make it there, but then most of it gets shipped off elsewhere. Okay. Or basically people who can afford it.
Basically, most of the people there can't afford it, except for the wealthy merchants who who got wealthy by selling it to other people outside of the town.
Got it. All right. Right. It's like the difference between buying, a regular shirt versus a nice dress shirt. Anyway, all right. So Soraya would hop into the regular store first, the normal store. Okay. And now, is this because the dancing lights are like in the shop as well, or? Oh, cool. That's nice. So Soraya would look up to him, kind of, I guess, acting surprised, huh? And it's like she looks down. She's like, "Oh, this it is a dress that I acquired, but I." Hmm? And I look down at the dress and kind of just act like I'm looking it over, and I say, well, I do carry a weapon at times. I'm not carrying one now, and I kind of say that as a mild tease / joke, just light banter. I say I acquired it from some traveling merchant. He didn't say where it was from, only that it was foreign. It caught my eye, but I get stares more often than not, and I'd like to have something more fitting. I think I know where he's going with this. He probably wants to buy it. Or at least inspect it. Let's see, that is 14 plus mod, which is 4. That's 18. Okay. Yeah, so he ended the note on anyway, and I kind of step forward a little, and I like look around, and I say, it is a nice piece. That is what caught my eye about it. So in a way I am attached, so kind of like lightly trying to nudge off that feeling. I can't think of a proper word. But I then look at him and say, I am very interested in your work here. It looks very nice. What can you recommend to me? Let's see. I'm looking for something that mm-hmm. So let's see. Let's see. Thinking. I essentially say to him that I am looking for something that will provide good comfort and is easy to move around in, and looking for one for myself and 2 for companions of mine, a male and a female. Yoga. Yeah. So really, what's really what? I'm sorry. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I would be perfectly fine with yeah. So, my mindset. Mm-hmm. Okay. And oh wait, is he like showing me each one, and then we like gather everything and then I pay for it, or is he saying like, hey, here's the best one I have. It's this much. Okay. And right. 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 But still very nice, in terms of, it's not bad craftsmanship. Okay. So Yeah, seeing that there's a sun on it, Soraya would get a little excited and say, I will certainly take this one. And she has a big smile on her face. um, let's see. So yeah, Soraya would be kind of hesitant and like looking down at her dress and say, like, as flattered as I am, I have to decline. I am still attached to this dress. As many looks as it gives me, it is also, I also like to look at it still. Oh, yes. What would you like to know? I'm not sure how much I can answer. The fellow I bought it from wasn't able to give me much. Uh, uh, from what I was able to inspect, there have been no signs of blood on it. It's perfectly clean. But it is foreign, and I kind of give a small shrug. And Soraya wouldn't be lying in that regard because this isn't a battle clothing at all. This is formal Eladrin, or at least semi-formal Eladrin attire, not to be fought in. But she's not lying. And Soraya just kind of shrugs, still with her smile. With the basically trading the dress and giving a discount on the yukata. Oh, oh, well, I thought by Soraya's words she declined. He's insisting. So Soraya, yeah, so Soraya gave her smile just on, yeah, as that previous response, and says, I will, I will purchase your, I will purchase this fine yukata for full price. It's very, yeah, and then she gets 2 more for said companions, as we mentioned prior. Probably the kind of nicer ones, or whatever would fit with the simple designs. I'm assuming that all of this stuff, besides this first one, does so. Right, and I would have used my own money to buy mine. Yeah, so taking that out. All right, cool. So, oh yeah, definitely. Yes. Well, like I said, I had bought mine with my money, and then Alexia and Taman's with the money given for the clothes. Let's see. And how much was each one? Let's see. Based on the information you gave me for clothes, there was 12 GP plus 3 GP. So I'm guessing it's 12 GP for the red cards and 3 GP for us. Okay, so I'm assuming then it's, well, yeah, I'm assuming that it's 1 gold per yukata, but you're saying that it's more simpler stuff. So is mine 1 gold, or is it 2 gold, or is it, okay, and then the other 2 are 1 gold combined? Well, oh wow. Okay. Alrighty. So that's 2 points. Oh, okay. Of the 3 gold.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. What time is it when I exit the store? Okay. How much is it? Almost sunset. Like our store's closing right now. Okay. How much time until sunset? Okay. Okay. Oh, actually, before I leave that store, can I change it to that I got changed in there? Okay. And he helped me get everything that I needed. All right. Cool. Awesome. I go into the next store with my other bag of clothes. Yes. Okay. 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 Right. And what, like, are there price tags there, or is it all just there? Okay. Um, and I give a simple nod. Okay. All right. I really don't know what I'd get for myself, but for the sake of, I know Alexia would love that maple leaf and skull one. She would love that one. I would get it for her. Um, and I give the measurements.
About the size.
Yes. And I need a dress for a woman, and this woman is particularly tall. How long will these alterations need? And Soraya is just being very, I guess. Okay. Well, I'm assuming he has multiple of the same yukata, so whether it's a matter of, getting more fabric and adding it on as like an additional part like of the layer, or like he could slip some white underneath the bottom part so that it peeks out from the bottom. Exactly. So he just needs to add some extra material, but the question would still stand of how long would these alterations take?
And you know what? Even if you can't modify them in real life, magic.
Yeah. Well, magic is Or wait, is it sorcery or magic in general that's forbidden? Wizardry. Okay. So right. So Soraya would look sort of thoughtful for a moment and then say, "I will pick them up in the morning then. Take your time." And I give I guess, yeah, I give no, Soraya gives a patience. Well, he hasn't given me a picture yet, but can I just say that I get a nice one, like, nice one for Tammin, that one for Alexia, maybe another one, like another for Alexia. Probably just stick with that one for that nice one for Alexia, and then get for Tammin, and then get another nice one for myself. I don't, like I said, I don't know exactly which one I would want.
I'm working
Like right
on it.
now. Okay. Right. Exactly. Like that's what I was thinking. So how much would each one come out to? I mean, and then okay. Gold and a quarter each, which would leave me with 4.5. No, that would be it, really. Like Soraya would just be focusing on. Oh, okay. Let's see. Soraya definitely beat 10. Well, right. But let's see. How much would I? Let's see. How much time would I have? Yeah, how much time would I have left for? An hour left. Okay, can I just say that that Soraya just got, the appropriate amount of clothes for all the other people's? Yeah, red cards. But yeah, because Taman, Alexia, and myself are all taken care of, and then it would be the maid, and the three. Awesome.
Where did you find images for it?
I've just looked on Google.
Yeah.
Let's see. And what would be the discount he'd be offering? I'm assuming, yeah, he's assuming that, some lord has sent me on this errand to pick up all these nice clothes. Right? Was it normal for feudal and peoples to have a cane? Was it normal for feudal to, like, would that be fitting? Like, well, I mean, besides the hidden blade, I'm just saying, like, yeah, like a cane. I know there's canes, but like for I don't know, just a cane seems a rather odd thing unless he's assuming that like old money has sent me out on this errand, which is quite an assumption. And that's it just strikes me. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, it just strikes me as kind of odd. But yeah, so what kind of deal is he offering? Like how much would it be normally? Hmm. And it's just, hidden blade sort of thing. Hmm. Did I see anyone else in town with an item such as this? Or did I notice anyone at the port with an item such as this? Got it. Can I roll, what's it called? Intelligence. Let's see, would it be history or intelligence? Basically for trying to recall if there's any need or sign of having a cane other than old age in Dean culture. That's probably history, so I guess I'll roll that. Uh, okay. Um, okay. So Soraya would give another patient smile and say, the gentleman that you speak of that sent me on this errand does not quite need a cane, but I will certainly tell him that should he need one, there is a fine one here. I have so many clothes.
One might.
Not that it would be an issue for her to carry, because really, Sarai's used to lugging around 100 pounds. 10 pounds of clothes is nothing.
That one might work.
All right, that's pretty nice. Yes. Oh, wait. Well, actually, no. I'd have to tell the store owner. Oh yeah, I asked him what time he's open in the morning. All right, and I give a nod and go on my way with my nicely bundled amount of clothes. And you're tipping. Oh, and I would have done my best. Let's see. I would have done my best to not walk directly in front of the other store owner. Okay, the other store I meant. Soraya keeps walking. I mean, she's not. She doesn't have anything to hide. So, I mean, would there have been eye contact? Okay, and yep, Soraya would have just given a nice little smile and just little nod and whatever passing courtesy is, and kept walking. I guess, yeah, walking kind of towards wherever a general inn is, in case he does continue to watch after her. Okay. Then, yeah. Oh, Tom. All right. So, yeah, after that general walking direction towards an inn, she would have sneakily slipped away into the night. Yeah. Carrying so many clothes. Or, no, actually, no, it would have been probably wrapped up in some kind of cloth. I have returned. I announced.
I don't think I'm going to be trying to attack her.
You must now fight the clothes. No, God, no. So
that would be awful.
Yeah, All right, so
also, how a shop that sold mimics would stay in business, I don't know, unless the shopkeeper is also a mimic.
Anyway, so Soraya would then show off the spoils and give the appropriate yukatas to each one. So Tim gets to. Okay. Mingle. Yeah, I was trying to be quick so that we could just get on with the thing.
Yeah. There are some crazy cards in the new set. There's one is called Insidious Will.
Oh. Welcome back. She would give. Yeah, she basically show off the spoils, gives the 2 yukatas to Taemin and the 1 yukata to Alexia. And I put my hand on her shoulder and I say, "Don't worry, you have another one. We have to pick it up in the morning." And I just smile. You'll like it. And then Soraya would, I guess she'd stay in her somewhat casual yukata. But yeah, probably just instruct them, hey, we should probably, change for the night, and then that way in the morning we'll be ready to go. And
okay.
And then I tell them that so actual verbiage talk. There are let's see. It looks like we'll be able to get everything we need in town. This was, what I found. Yeah, the more simple looking ones are what I found would possibly be what you both would wear if you were of a lower status than of it. Basically, if you were like a lower tier in terms of job, and if you were of equal status or something, you would wear the nicer ones. There were no other races visible, so I don't really know what to expect. But there were a lot of officials. Okay, well, there was an officials area. Basically, only guards and soldiers and people of governmental importance would go in that area. Right. So we best stay away from that establishment/area. And it would be best, until we get a gauge on things for us to stick together. Otherwise, we can split. Otherwise, if we have a good feeling, we can split up in the middle of the day to take on the different tasks. So, yeah.
I nod.
All right. Let's see. Would Taman need help with putting on the yukata?
It doesn't seem like it'd be complicated.
I don't know. Just all right. Yep. So we have food and I think we'll have a lot of luck with the owlbear remains. Maybe we want to keep the skull out of sight. I don't know if we want to have Lord Redcard keep that. But if we have the other, I'm sorry. All right, and I give a nod. But yeah, probably when we're all together, we want to try and sell the owlbear parts, or what ones we want to sell, perhaps for a good impression. All right, we have dinner and yeah. Hold on to. Yeah. Grab our things. Yeah, we grab our things. Armor in the simple cloth. We're not selling that. Don't want people to see it. And yeah. Yep. All right. So we go into town. Probably first order of business would be getting cart. So then we don't have to carry everything. Awesome. We can get donkey later. Oh wait, no, it's probably better if we have a donkey. So we get donkey too. And awesome. The donkey? What color is it?
Donkey colored.
Purple. No. We need good donkey. We don't need no dusty shelf donkey. All right. Good donkey. Good donkey. All right. We have the donkey. We have the cart. We can put all our things in there. And we don't have to carry it awkwardly. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, oh hey, that's a foreigner, but hey, they're doing work and the other girl's kind of there supervising. Let's see. I'm assuming eye contact would have been made. Soraya would give the same passing courtesy and
Acknowledgement.
but otherwise, carry on. My name is Soraya. And what is yours? All right. Soraya. So I'm assuming you know. Soraya would straighten up and smile just a little bit bigger. It's like, you've certainly done very well for yourself so far. You must be very. Anyway, and Soraya gives a understanding nod. Let's see. Let's see. What does Soraya mean? I think it means. Oh, I know I picked Soraya Siarastra for a reason. Shit, we forgot to talk about altered aliases. Oh.
He got in trouble for asking.
Well, I think the young boy, like basically the son of whoever just interrupted. Oh,
You got me in trouble. How dare you?
I didn't. He got himself in trouble. I didn't even get to answer his question.
I doubt he's going to see it that way.
Yeah, if it's on the other end of town and it's a big town and it's bustling, we're not going to notice something on the other side. Unless it's like super. I'm sorry? Yeah. By the time the boy walks away, then? Okay. Is it a bang? Is it a sound I recognize? Soraya looks around for any signs of from the 6 o'clock mark. Was there another bang that we heard? People look up, people go about their business. Like more tense? Oh. Hmm. Now, how close would I be to these people? Soraya would kind of pause the cart and act like she's moving some things around to try and listen. Would Soraya know anything about offerings at all? Can I roll history to see if any of that rings a bell? Oh. I got 10. All right. We would go to the store where we need to pick up the yukata, and I would make a point of I'd make a point of telling Taman to watch the cart and bring Alexia in the store.
Sorry, what?
Soraya has told Taman to stay here and watch the cart in a firm tone.
Okay.
I just trying to keep up appearances.
I make a respectful nod or bow or something, and I show that I am acknowledging your command as a command.
All right.
I guess the shopkeeper is just staring at her.
The yes.
Okay.
And I make a small motion towards her and say, This is the woman of great stature. Right.
She looks like she wants to just put it on right there at that moment.
Well, no, she did put it on, but she's trying to flex in it.
Oh, okay. I thought that he was, never mind.
So yeah, just really just to make sure that what's it called? It fits her. Okay, perfect. Then I'd have her go back into the casual one and just sort of make a comment of, we want to make sure this stays nice and clean during our travels. And yeah.
She is very happy with her skull yukata.
After that would be, let's see, we got clothes, got the cart and donkey. Food. Oh, actually, I would make a point of asking the shopkeeper about the bang. It's like, I heard a loud bang this morning. Something about the offering, or at least that's what everyone's saying. But really, and I kind of act like that. Well, not, yeah, basically lean forward a little bit, like I'm interested to hear. Really? I mean, I hope it doesn't happen, but I mean, everything's supposed to go so smoothly, and now where was this one supposed to be? This offering? Or, yeah, where was let's see, where does it sound? It sounds so far away. Do you think they got to the location all right? Or what's it called? Or I'm trying to word it properly. Like, it sounded somewhat far away. We could still hear it.
To its destination.
Yeah. Dry kind of blushes. Soraya still blushes a little, forcing a little blush. Soraya down ashamedly.
Young people these days.
I was trying to be investigative. Okay, wisdom. Okay. Sweet. 18 plus 4, 22. Gosh, now I know what I was trying to say. I was trying to say, we could still hear it. It didn't sound too far off. Public offering. What do you mean public offering? Like it's like in the fact that it's common knowledge? Okay, so in a sense then it's common knowledge that it is a far away offering. Okay.
You done goofed.
So yes. Yeah, Soraya would have, blushed and looked down at the floor ashamedly. Let's see. Yeah, the only probably let's see. Said a very humble. I'm very sorry. We've been traveling for a while. I must have gotten turned around. And that's really all she would probably be able to say. Like that, yeah, because that's the only thing I could think of. And I guess. Oh. Because obviously he would have seen us come up in the cart, and we have many things, so. And I. Sorry, I would quickly gather her things and hustle Alexia out.
Okay.
I would direct us towards the food area. All the food. And then books. That's everything. Books, food, clothes, cart, and donkey. How, can we see the official's office? well, we would probably have to go past the official's office and towards whatever noise is coming our way to get out of town. So, or is that correct? Okay, so probably best to stay where we are just to get a good vantage point. Nat 20, yo.
I got 7 plus proficiency is 10 plus wisdom is 15.
How far away are we? Okay. I would help, but we're supposed to lay low. Let's see. Jeez. Soraya would try and guide the cart and everyone towards the man just to see what other information we can get. The guy who's speaking, the soldier. Basically, and is this like citizens randomly asking things? Okay. So Soraya would ask, how many of these abominations are there? Okay, so basically the people who were, volunteering are backing out now.
Empire.
Soraya looks to Taemin and Alexia with a is this a good idea? Look.
I can't understand the conversation.
Oh, right.
And Alexia is going to like combat because combat.
That's the impression I get.
Soraya quietly summarizes, there are abominations that hinder the place. They were the cause of that bang this morning. And apparently these beasts are so horrible that the soldiers that volunteered are backing off. and they're heading here to this. And also tell Taemin they're coming to this town. They want to stop them before they get to town. Let's see. Does Soraya know what these things are? Dien history. That's 18. Okay. She's not gonna ask a stupid question.
Would Alexia know about them? Aren't they from the Far Realm? Well, I'm just saying.
Well, let's see. Let's see. Soraya, yeah, after explaining everything to Taemin, she'd ask a few more questions of, I mean, how big are these things? How, I look to Alexia. Can we take these? She asked. Soraya asks her. Soraya asks Alexia. Yeah, quietly. Quiet. Are there other versions of this that we can't take? Right. I can't ask any too in-depth questions without seeming suspicious, but yeah, Soraya's very torn at this point. Like, she's looking at both of them like, we have to help, but is this a good idea?
Like, on one hand, I want to help them. On the other hand, I don't want to get horribly murdered.
Well, no, Soraya's not worried about getting horribly mangled. She's worried about, blowing cover.
Oh, yeah, there's that too.
Like,
well, blowing cover will probably also end up with us being horribly murdered.
Yeah. So she's looking at you, Taemin, and she's looking at Alexia too. So, reaction, thoughts.
If you two believe we can, then I am willing to try.
Soraya nods and looks to, and basically approaches what's it called? Approaches whatever group will be fighting and says, "My companions and I will assist as well. In whatever way we can. We have weapons. We're good at wielding them."
not give her offering in the form of protecting the offering?
Well, I'm rolling wisdom. 18 plus 4 is 22.
I rolled a 2. Plus 5 is 7.
Plus, you also have no idea what he's saying.
Plus also that. I mean, I get that he's angry, probably.
So, what do I gather? What?
Basically, they're gonna say because they're gonna let us go fight it, just the 3 of us.
Because he has reason to suspect that I didn't give an offering. Soraya rolls D in history again. Thank God. That would be not 20, but a 20. From D history?
That's
Other than do I have anything that's like mind reading?
bluff.
Blah. Let's see. So the grandson, anyone the ability to send. I know that's not it. Clairvoyance work?
Also, guys.
Yeah.
We should probably. I'm probably gonna need to go to bed soonish because it is now 11:30.
Yeah. I know. I'm trying. See, that's guide. Well, if I lie, it's a fact. People will know. Let's see. I mean, really, the only thing that would come to mind is the capital. That's the only thing that would come to mind, based off my reading of the book. And just, it happened. It would have come up after Lady Redcard left.
How long ago did she leave?
Gosh. She left. Yeah, 500. Yeah. Yeah, roughly about 500 years ago.
Okay.
Like no later than that. Or wait. Yugoi was 520 to 550 years ago. She was still alive when Lady Redcard left. So actually, no. It would have to be like 550 to 600 years ago. Anyway. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, ugh. I know. Soraya would say the capital. Yes, that is why I stepped forward. He said he'll watch us fighting. He'll command everyone. Got it. All right.
The offering is of greater concern.
I I think I know what the offering is. Now, okay. So where is he leading us exactly? So basically we have our okay. It'd probably be best if we got changed into our armor. Okay. Well, I was gonna say we could also just stop it right here. That way, we can do the. Okay. Okay.
Recovering.
Okay. 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 Got it. Yep. Okay. Like how
Yes,
many are we talking?
that nuts.
Okay.
Being horribly murdered.
Okay. 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 And it's not just us four. There are other people, like the ones who volunteered, right? Everyone else backed off? Or like there's other group? Oh. Oh, and then the guards can like guard the town or whatever. Okay. Okay. Yo. Yo.
That's not okay.
Yo. Yo.
That thing is not okay.
Yo. Like part of its body? And that's why it's all screaming.
Amalgamation.
Oh.
And frankly, we don't want to know.
Yo. And how many do we see? Soraya kind of Let's see. Soraya kind of leans over to Alexia. Any tips? Any weak spots?
Just stab it repeatedly until it dies.
Noted. I'm talking in Dean to Alexia. Soraya. Soraya nods. Soraya nods. She got too excited. Got it. Soraya would then leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. We'll just end it here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Martin, I think it'll be your time to shine in the next one.
Okay.
Because I can't use my magic not without looking suspicious. Neither can Alexia.
So be me shooting things with arrows?
Well, I have arrows too, but yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I will make sure to change to by next session choose my ranger spells because I still didn't do that.
Yes, you will definitely need to do that. All right. GG, everyone.
Yep.